Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Miracles channel, and thanks so much for being here with me and joining me for the month's guidance for October. Apologies for being a little bit late, but anywho, here we go. This month we are working with the angel called Burial, and Burial is known as the Wise One. He's also an overseer of the star sign Scorpio, so he has this watery emotional element to him or her as well. So just to make it easy, I'll probably say he just as I'm talking, just to make it, you know, so we're not freaking out every time. So for the month of October, I've drawn this little picture of Burial, or how it came about to me anyway. So hopefully you can see him. Oh, I don't know. It's really hard in this room. Okay? Anyway, you get the idea. The Wise One, October, Burial. So I'm making this late in the afternoon. I've got a little bit of light left outside. So hopefully that it's not too weird colour on the screen. Anyway, here we go. I've got a few things to go over. So I'm going to go over the key points of the month, and which is a little bit different than what we've been normally getting. And also some of the gemstones that you can use to connect with Burial, although it only ever takes your intention to connect. But some people like the gemstones, so I'll go over that. And then we go over the fire, water, earth and air signs, as well as a message from Burial. And then, as you know, I like to just sum everything up when I'm finished. So I'll do my best to actually read my own notes. It's like a doctor's writing here. Okay. So we've got burgundy as the colour, like this on my lips, I guess. Burgundy is the colour, and the key points I'll start with are history, generations, past lives, hidden blockages, secrets of the past, commitments, sensitivities, and as I said, the gemstones are aquamarine, malachite, amber, ruby, pink tourmaline and clear quartz. So we're getting a little bit of the greens in there, but also a little bit of the pinks in there. You could also add any purple or burgundy coloured stone. There's some red jaspers that look really nice and deep and dark. You could use those to connect with Burial as well. So as we know, he is also overseeing a water sign, and the water does signify emotion at times, and the subconscious mind. And so there are things that are going on perhaps within you that are at a subconscious level, or subconsciously you're doing things. So that part of you that is the subconscious part of you is that part that is doing things without having to consciously think about it. So like your hair grows, you're not thinking about your hair growing, you're not thinking about your teeth, or you know, like when you're talking on the phone, you can be talking on the phone and also be looking out the back window. You're doing a couple of things all at once. So your subconscious mind is always working with you. And a lot of people do receive healing from their subconscious and dialoguing with themselves. So your subconscious is also known as the higher self, because it has all the answers to everything. So work more with the higher self, and you know, perhaps go and see someone who can help you to access those hidden parts of yourself, because it's really important that we start waking up all the hidden blockages that are within our body. And these come up with physical ailments as well as mental ailments that we have, like inabilities to move forward from issues. So also owls, whales, dolphins, elephants, these are all the wise animals in the animal kingdom. So you may feel connected or more drawn to these type of videos, or you know, finding pictures of them or looking them up, or looking at the real you know, history of them, and you know, where they come, especially elephants. I find that's really interesting, like all the different parts of the world where they are, and you know, how they cry for their loved ones. You know, they have a real sense of family, and they've got this deep inner wisdom. They could probably tell us so many things, but they do speak telepathically to each other, as we know all the animals do. So they are teaching us a lot in our lives, and we just got to be open and aware and allow all of this wisdom, all of the wisdom that's already around us, to come flowing through. That's what this month is about. So okay, I'll just quickly go through the key points. So the first one is history. So it could be your history, but my feeling is that everybody needs to start to delve back in time, have a look what you feel is real for you, have a look at what you feel drawn to learning more about, and it will tell you a lot about yourself as a person. There are so many people that have got different beliefs and different understandings of what happened in the past and all of that. And it's very, very good if you can look at different people's point of view and then surmise that and make it into your own point of view. Like what you believe happened, like in the days of the Bible or even further back. What do you think happened? You have to really start to look at this and start to form some sort of basis of where you're at, what you feel comfortable with in your life. So looking at history is going to help you to grow and change and learn, and also maybe it will start to spark some memories there for you as well. Places where you feel drawn to, people that you feel drawn to, and situations that you feel drawn to, and why that might be so. The other thing is looking at the generations. So we're looking at our ancestors, and we're looking at perhaps you've got a family tree going, or perhaps you're on Ancestry.com and someone else has been filling out a tree. And what's wonderful about Ancestry.com is that you can find pictures of those in the past, and you can start really looking at that person, and even though there might not be much written about them, you might really start to feel a kinship or a connection to that person, or know a lot more about them than what you have ever been told. So it's really, really a good month for like investigating. This is what it feels like to me, that we're just investigating that little bit more, that little bit further to help us in our journey. And looking past at the generations, you'll actually perhaps find a little spirit guide that you have been aware of, and there is the picture of them, or there is the connection that you've been thinking of. So again, this takes us into the next point, which is past lives. And so we look at past lives in order to help us in our present life. Some people don't have past lives. They're a new soul here. They're a volunteer here. Some people have had lives only on other planets, not really on Earth. They haven't been bound up in this karmic cycle that we have going on Earth. There are so many people who have had many, many past lives. Most of us are in the category of having quite a few past lives. And, I say that as a majority of people have had quite a few past lives. And we need to look at them in order to work out sometimes it's out of curiosity, but most of the time we're looking at an appropriate part of a past life in order to show us something that's going on within our body today, or a place in our life where we are stuck and we can't move forward. And, there could be reasons there could be things tying us back from really taking that next leap. There could be blockages to your wealth, for example, or your abundance in your life, or creating success in your life, because those things may have been forbidden, or you may have made vows or contracts that you need to break, or whatever it is. Things could still be blocking you from a long time ago. So the other purpose of this is you don't have to go to anybody else to do your past life reading. You need to learn to do these things on your own and start to trust in yourself, because although someone can see what they can see and try to help you along the way, when you see something for yourself, your whole body feels it, and there's a big difference there. Someone else tells you something, you might resonate with it, but when you're really looking at something and they're just vague pictures, they might just be little tiny bits and pieces. That's what it's like for everybody. But you will feel it within yourself, and that makes all the difference. And it helps you to break free. So looking into past lives, doing some meditations, there's plenty on YouTube. And I've made some here as well if you need that little bit of a helping hand. But it's really good to see things for yourself. Okay, so this brings us again to the next point. Hidden blockages in your life. Where are these blockages and why are they there? And, hidden blockages are things that are not on the surface. So we all know that right now, not all of us know this, but most of us know that right now we cannot go to the store and buy ourselves a new Ferrari. Okay, so we know that we haven't got that money at the moment. All right, so is there a hidden blockage within us about abundance? Is there something within us that is blocking this abundance coming into our life, or blocking healing, or blocking love? Are they really on the surface? Are these things, obviously we know we haven't got certain things happening in our life. Do we delve deep enough to know why? Why would that blockage be there? Do you have a problem with receiving things? Do you have a problem with your job? Like, do you feel your integrity with your job? Or do you feel like you're out of integrity with what you really feel you want to do? And these blocks can cause, other things going on in our life. And it's like It's like a ripple effect. As soon as we got one part of ourselves blocked, more and more and more and more things start piling up. So let's look at these hidden blockages and cut any tie to that, and any tie to beliefs that are holding us back and where we need to be, and asking ourselves why we've put those in place in the first place. Like, who's made us feel that way, and why did we accept it? Why did we believe what other people were saying to us and put this blockage on ourselves for the rest of our life? So now's the time that we really get through it and open up and be honest with ourselves in the whole process. Okay, secrets of the past coming up. And I've had, in the last few weeks, I've had people that I haven't seen for ages just come up, and it just brought up so many different memories and feelings and thoughts, and just things I hadn't thought of that they were remembering that I did, or goofy things or whatever it was. And it just took me back to where I was in that time in my life. And it revealed a lot of different things to me. There was things that I didn't know from the other person. And it was like, oh, that makes so much sense now that you're saying that. So this month you may come across people that you haven't seen for ages, or you may come across memories in your mind of something, an event that you'd totally forgotten about. And it's time for us to just reevaluate things with these eyes that we've got now. Not the younger eyes that we might have had then, but the way that we are now. And we will really start to become at peace with some of the issues that we've had growing up and in our life. And also these could be secrets about other people, family members or friends or whatever. And it gives you peace of mind. Whatever that is, it gives you peace of mind. All right, commitments is the next one. We've got to stay committed to what it is that we want to do, and try not to waver when someone else is trying to talk us out of things. And so many times that it happened to me, I would just give in to other people and say, okay, then I'll obviously just do what you want me to do then, okay. Just so that there's no waves or no, issue or whatever. It's time for us to be committed to ourselves and committed to our causes and what we really want to do. And it doesn't really matter what anyone else thinks of that. That's their journey, that's their life, to worry about other people or whatever. But we need to stay committed to what we want to do. As long as we're feeling it, our heart's just swelling up whenever we think about that, then we know that it's right for us. Whenever we get tense or, unsure, or we're just, irritated or whatever, we know that obviously that's not right for us as well. These are intuitive feelings. Some people say, I don't know what my intuition is, but I found you on YouTube. I'm just like, hello, you're asking for something, and there it was. So we need to trust these and commit with ourselves and be committed to what it is that we really want to do, because only we can do it. Only we are able to change anything in our life. So we've got to be committed to that. And the sensitivities issue. Oh my Lord. So many people are so sensitive to everything. Well, we all are sensitive to things, And are we really sensitive to people, or are we just expecting to be some kind of sensitive and putting that on ourselves and making ourselves drained out? Is it really the other person's problem? Is it really, we need to look deeper about our sensitivities. And, it's okay to be who you are. That's wonderful. And, of course, everybody is sensitive in different ways. We're empaths, so we pick up energies from everywhere. We are intuitive, so we're picking up intuition from everywhere. And it all starts cramming in and you start feeling worn out. So we've got to take charge of our sensitivities and stop letting it rule our life, and just take the charge. Put the shield around yourself and say, okay, I have put a shield of protection around myself, and that's it. I'm clear for the day. Nothing is going to penetrate this field. Not, I put the shield up, but nothing happened. I still got sensitive. Well, you expected yourself to. You can see the little differences there in just how we set ourselves up for things at times. You know, at times we can set ourselves up in expectation. Like I was just saying, we're expecting to be sensitive and it happens. At other times we can set ourselves up for failure because we're not expecting anything good to happen to us and it doesn't. So we've got to reverse these things, be open to receiving, but also protect ourselves against anything that may weigh our energy down. But it doesn't mean that we should then go, okay, I've you know, I've covered myself, but hang on, something still might happen. No, once you've done it, you've done it, and it's the end of the deal. End of the story. If you're tired at the end of the day, sometimes you're just tired. You've had a big day. It doesn't mean someone's just, you know, taken all of your energy away from you or anything like that. We can get ourselves caught up too much in all those kinds of thinking. So remember, once you've asked for something to happen, it's done. We just need to hold the belief and, you know, and just keep walking forward in our life. So there we go. Now, the fire signs, I'm going to give you guys a little message that I've written down here. And, oh yes, I did show you the picture, sorry. Fire signs, and Archangel Michael is overseeing the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, your lucky number is 6 and your colour, your healing colour is blue. So we know that that's the throat chakra as well. So, and the little message is awaken and believe. That's coming for the fire signs. This month it is all about you. It's time for you to awaken to who you really are and believe anything is possible. Believe in yourself and your ability to create miracles in your life and the lives of others. As your outlook changes, your experiences will reflect your thoughts. Get cracking on your own goals. You have got this, okay? Awaken, believe, it's okay. Do it, just keep doing it. Get cracking on your goals and move forward. The energy is all right, you know, you're open to abundance. You're expecting it all to happen. Let's go, move forward. Okay, the water signs. Archangel Gabriel, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces are the water signs. Your lucky number is 3 for the month, and the healing color is yellow in the solar plexus chakra. And your little message is ground and center. This month it will be important to work on grounding yourself, as you may feel as though you are extra sensitive and chasing your tail. You know already what you need to do. Take heed of your intuitions. It reaches such a high point for you as you trust. Clear yourself of negativity, detach from other people's dramas, okay? Ground and center yourself. Trust your intuition, and as you do this, it starts reaching new heights this month. Okay, Archangel Raphael, he is the air sign. Well, he oversees the air sign, he's not an air sign. Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. And the lucky number is 9, and the healing color is red. And the little message is transformation. Okay, it's a somewhat challenging month emotionally, as you have been and will continue to experience change in just about all aspects of your life. You're still transforming to be all you can be and more. Continue patience and one day at a time. You are deserving of your success. Acceptance is the key. Accept, accept, accept. Surrender, surrender. Believe, believe. Trust, trust. Have faith. Have faith. This is for everybody. You know, we just got to do all those little things, because that's how you get through, and that's how things change in our life. So many people ask the same question, and it's all boiled down to your acceptance, your belief, and your trust in things, and you know, your, what was the other one? Oh, trust, belief, acceptance, and and believing that you are deserving of success. So there are so many different little things that come up in our life, and we tend to get into the worry habit. So this is what I'm talking about. We've got to have faith and believe in things changing for us, and then they do. And then it spurs us on to the next thing. We're like, well, that was easy. Okay, it'll change my way of thinking, and I can change my life. It's so simple. And so many of us struggle with it, and that's okay. We'll get there in the end. All right. The earth signs. Archangel Uriel is looking after the earth signs. Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus. It's getting hard for me to read now. Alright. The lucky number is 1 and your healing color is green, so we're working on the heart chakra. And the message is focused intentions. Okay, this month you are feeling more on track with your life and have been releasing negative thoughts and feelings. And as you continue on your journey, stay focused on your intended outcome to meet your mark. If things are going to get awesome, it's up to you to ensure it. Don't become distracted by others. You are on track. Okay, if everything's going to go awesome in your life, you know, as it says here, it's only up to us to do it. We can't blame anyone else. We can't ask anyone else to do it for us. We have to do it for us. We have to make the life that we want for ourselves. And we can do it. You know, anything else that comes up in your mind saying yes but is just an excuse. And you'll work that out as time goes on, where you're stalling yourself from your own greatness. Okay? Alright, and just so you know, I'm with each and every one of you guys on this journey, you know, and if anyone's going to be outcasted and, you know, made to feel like an idiot, it was me. But I'm not letting that bother me anymore. I don't let the thoughts and the feelings and the confusions of other people weigh me down. And as soon as I did that and started to focus on myself and where I wanted to go and how I wanted to do things and where my heart lies and all of those things, I allowed myself to start receiving. And, you know, didn't mean money or anything like that, but just receiving the good people in my life that were cheering me on. And when I hear from you guys and you say, oh, thank you, when I've listened to your video, it was just what I needed to hear today, or something like that, I'm just like, wow, that is so incredible. And I just love it so much that we can be at this level, and whatever I'm feeling or whatever I'm thinking intuitively or whatever, I just say in these videos, and that makes the difference, I think, because people are going, yes, that's me too. And there's a lot of people that are on the same track, you know, we've got each other. And I hope that a lot of people are starting to make their own videos and talk about their own experiences, because I can't believe how many people resonate with me at times, you know, and you won't be able to believe how many people you can help with what messages that you have to say in life, you know, where you really believe in things. And of course, as long as you're coming from a place of love, that is felt by everybody. So I'm just encouraging some people who are sitting on the fence, like, come on over the fence to the ones that are standing up and standing out and speaking out. And, you know, you will find such strength in that. You will find the confidence that you're actually looking for by just doing it anyway. It's really, really amazing. So back to the message from Bariel, the wise one, of course. Now, I've written this in a really light pencil, and the light is behind it, so I'll do my best, okay? Alright, dear ones, I am one of the angels related to deep wisdom, and all of this is also within you. There are a lot of different types of wisdom and knowledge available to all of you. We angels don't want to limit your knowledge, and we don't favour a certain creed or religion or way of doing things. Rather, we work with humans on the task of remembrance and your connection to the divine. Although you may feel somewhat that you are alone and unheard, just remember that as you are open to receiving and begin to trust and follow your inner knowing, you will begin to have validation. We are with you. It will be in a way that is very dear to you, so in a way that you understand. Your words and actions mean so much more than you think to the world. If you wish for more of your true self to shine through, ask and expect this transformation. Keep everything that you do simple. This is the key as well. This month you may have a lot of thoughts, feelings and memories floating around. Ask, what is this teaching me? How is this hurting me, and why? You know the answers to any question that you have, and when you start to look within and question your feelings, you can heal and change anything. We are with you and will open the doorway of your soul. Just ask with expectation and it's done. We love you. Blessings. I am Burial. So you see, he's talking about the way in which that we can seek the wisdom that we're looking for within ourselves. And he's saying to us that no matter what we believe in, there's no favorites in the spiritual dimension. There's no one looking down and saying, you are the one, you are the thing that you need, this is what thing you need to be doing. Nothing. It's all about unconditional love and the love of the souls that the angels have, looking down at all of us and seeing us in such a bigger picture than we see ourselves. We see ourselves daily. They see us complete, you know, and they're like, wow, look, she's flapping around down there again, you know, and we can see that she gets it right, but for the moment it's a real big deal to her, you know, that kind of thing. They can see where we end up. They can see where we're looking to go, but they cannot limit us by saying, in 6 months you're going to be over here. Or, you know, or you're going to be doing that. They can't limit you like that. Why would they do that? It's lowering your experiences and it's shooting you off in a direction that, of course, may be the final destination or whatever, but you're missing out along the way on so many more things. So remember, they just guide with love. They're happy with you no matter what you're doing. You know, God, your loved ones, whatever it is that you believe in that's out in the spiritual dimensions, is unconditional love. Nothing else. Nothing else. That is what you feel when you have, you know, a soul connection. When you have a past life regression and you go to the other side, you will feel this immense love. And that's why so many people say they didn't want to come back, because they just felt so complete and so much love. That's what it's all about. And that's how they look at us, and they understand our life and they understand what we're going through and all those kinds of things. But all they can see is the soul that we are, you know, the badges of honor that we have on our chest, every single one of us, from all the things that we've been through and we've triumphed over because we're still here today. So you just have to remember how magnificent that you are supported in every way, and that you just need to trust in yourself, believe in yourself, take one step forward at a time. Don't worry about all the details of everything. That's all mundane stuff, and it distracts you from your goal. So Burial's with us working on our inner wisdom, you know, asking ourselves questions. Why do we feel this way? Why do we think we're ugly? You know, why do we think we're fat? Who told us that we were fat? You know, no, we tell ourselves we're fat or whatever, but someone along the way might have triggered that in you. Or someone told you you're stupid, or someone told you that you'll never amount to anything, or you're useless, which was what I used to get called all the time, amongst other things. But that one thing being like, you're useless, you're useless. And I used to be very clumsy and all that kind of stuff as well. And I believed it. You know, how many things have people told us that we actually believe? And why are they always the bad things that we believe? You know, if someone says, oh, you're really gorgeous, you're like, oh, no, I'm not. Stop it. We don't believe that, right? But we'll believe it if they said, oh, look, you really, you know, you should have wore a different shirt today because you just look way too fat in that, you know, whatever. So we believe all the negatives, we don't believe the positives, and we need to just start making them for ourselves and, you know, stop all the, I guess, you know, distractions. They're all over here all the time, and you know what, you're going to be distracted for the rest of your life with people trying to grab at you and send you in their direction because they want help over there. You've got to go your direction. Give lovingly, but give only what you want to do, and learn when to say no. So the deep wisdom is coming this month. Look at the history. Have a good look into history. Look up, you know, Wikipedia or whatever, and all things that you've been interested in. Generations. Have a look at the ancestors, your ancestors. Feel the connection that's there. And look into past lives, hidden blockages in your life, why you're so sensitive, secrets of the past coming up, and being committed to yourself. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the message, and I am going to be, there's some other videos that I've already made that will be coming up for the week, so I hope that you've been enjoying some of the different ones. And again, thank you for all of your support, and I'm very, very grateful to each one of you for watching even one of my videos. And we're getting up to nearly 400 videos now. I mean, Lord. So that's pretty amazing, and I'm just going to keep going, and I'll always go with what I feel I need to say, and I've learned that that is my best friend to do that, and it can never go wrong. So again, thank you so much, and remember that you can read about this at my website. There's heaps of articles at my website and other little things for you to read as well. And I look forward to the next video with each one of you, and until then, it's goodbye from me. Bye everyone.